You know what? I'm actually sick of hearing about Neptune. Oh, Neptune is going into Aries. Oh, Saturn is moving into Aries. You know what? As an astrologer, I don't have time for that. Because in my personal life, I'm trying, first and foremost, to do things. If you learn too much information, it doesn't do you anything good if you don't implement it into your life. So by the time I'm working with my sun sign energy, like that is embodying my Virgo energy, then I'm trying to use my moon energy to help me adapt to changing situations, stressful situations. Then I'm using my rising sign. Then I'm using my financial strategy in my real life to increase my income and improve my financial situation. And then I'm taking into account my Saturn lessons to not avoid those things I actually have to do. I'm taking into account Jupiter and Venus energies and work with them. That's already a lot of work. And then I pay attention to my solar return chart. For every year you have a solar return chart that tells you in this year, for instance, you shouldn't be avoiding these lessons, or you shouldn't be doing this and this, and you should be doing this. And then you have eclipses in every spring, every autumn that activate certain points in your chart. And already all that, working with your natal chart and the solar return chart and just looking at eclipse activation points, that is already a lot of work to fit in one day. And then, okay, sometimes I take also into account Mercury, Venus and Mars retrogrades. I'm trying to do certain things during those times and not do certain other things. But that is a lot of stuff to work with. And then on top of that, to worry about Neptune moving into Aries or Saturn moving into Aries. Obviously, it's nice to know those things on like kind of general informational level, but in your daily life you actually first need to work through your natal chart and then through your solar charts, and only then you can worry about these grand massive changes in humanity, because humanity starts with you. You don't experience humanity as a whole, you experience being a human through your own life, and that starts with your natal chart. And obviously there are natal transits as well you can use, but that is kind of on top of working first with your natal chart. You start with the basics. You can't just work with learn about transit and think about them if you haven't sorted out through your basic natal chart and working with its energies.